नाम मिलेगा डिबेट हुआ था आप मिनिस्टर्स हैं हमारे चीफ मिनिस्टर आप बोले कि हम आए तो राम जी यहाँ पर
आप जियोलॉजिस्ट तो नहीं हैं? आई मेट यू एज एन आईटी मिनिस्टर। कैसे हैं आप यहीं अब बेस्ट हो गए? Yes, now I recall your foot. बहुत बढ़िया। Keep the faith. Welcome to Kashmir. I thought of interesting. You will also welcome.
नाइस मीटिंग
चलिए चलें।
Of the all-party delegation. Friends, as you know that after the ghastly terrorist attack in Pahalgam, India has given a befitting response to terrorism and the perpetrators of terrorism. And you all know that how Operation Sindoor started, and there is a pause, and of course our honorable members of the delegation would tell you more about this. 7 different parliamentary delegations have been sent out to different countries and regions of the world, and this delegation, which is visiting us, is visiting some of the countries in the European Union and the United Kingdom. This delegation is arrived in Copenhagen from completing their leg at Rome in Italy, and tomorrow the delegation would be leaving for the United Kingdom. As you know, friends, that India and Denmark have excellent bilateral relations. We have green strategic partnership. The members of the delegation have interacted with the leadership of the Danish Parliament. They had some other engagements too, and now they are meeting you. Their meetings provided the opportunity to brief the Danish interlocutors about what happened in Pahalgam and our response to it, and also discussions on issues of global concern, mutual concern, and wide-ranging discussions were held. I would like to introduce you to the members of the delegation, though of course you know them, but the delegation is led by Shri Ravi Shankar Prasad, Honorable Member of Parliament, a representation of which you saw outside on the street. And we know that how much amount they have been paid to put their duty here. Friends, we of course are all very excited to have our honorable delegates here. Sir, I would like to inform you that the entire Denmark anticipated your visit, and today in this August gathering, we have the representations of almost all the Indian diaspora community which are here in Denmark. I would just read out the names. Denmark Gujarati Samaj, Denmark Telugu Association, Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh Denmark, Maharashtra Mandal Denmark, Bengalis in Denmark, Indians in Denmark, Denmark Tamil Sangam, Telangana Association of Denmark.
War 99. In none of this India started. Remember it. We only responded. And Pakistan lost all the time battling. Then came the doctrine of causing 1,000 cuts to bleed India. Terrorism as an instrument of state policy was adopted by Ziaul Haq. You also need to know a little about the journals of Pakistan. I said in lighter vein, जिन्ना ने बनाया पाकिस्तान वो बन गई जर्नैल की दुकान. That is what Pakistan is about today. Field Marshal Ayub Khan ruled for 10 years. lost 1965 war, कहा अब तुम निकलो. Then came General Yahya Khan, he ruled for 7 to 8 years. He lost Bangladesh war, कहा अब तुम भी निकलो. Then came Ziaul Haq, he ruled from martial law for 11 years. He was killed mysteriously in a plane crash. Then General Musharraf for 9 years. And you have the present General Munir, who was defeated badly in the field, yet he became the field marshal recently because army rules Pakistan, which is a military state, and they are not accountable. They are not democratic. Pakistan is crying for bread today. लेकिन फिर भी जनरल्स लड़ाई करते और करवाते हैं because they remain relevant. Okay, no question for Balochistan, no question for other things. दोस्तों एक बात आप जान लो, we don't hate Pakistani people. We don't hate the farmers of Pakistan, the young people of Pakistan. But surely the generals don't allow the real voice of Pakistan to come across. Many of us have gone to Pakistan. M.J. Akbar has gone. He has seen. They are nice people. They are equally fed up with generals. But that is a separate chapter altogether. Beat Jawaharlal Nehru. Beat Lal Bahadur Shastri, second Prime Minister. Beat Indira Gandhi, Shimla Agreement. Beat Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Before that, Dr. Manmohan Singh tried his best to engage with Pakistan. Narendra Modi ji called Nawaz Sharif in his swearing in 2014. Remember it. When he had gone to Kabul to inaugurate Kabul Parliament constructed from fund by India, Nawaz Sharif said, "आप तो हमारे आकाश से गुजरेंगे तो हमारे नाती की शादी आ जाएगी." He went even then. What did happen? Uri, Pulwama, and now Pahalgam. Because Pakistani army establishment never wants peace with India. Remember it very clearly. Periodical attack is a part of that. पहलगाम में बाकी मेरे साथी बताएंगे. आप मुझे एक से बताओ, अगर कोई नई नेवी ऑफिसर्स की पत्नी हनीमून पे गई है, 10 दिन पहले शादी हुई है, और अगर पूछते हैं तुम हिंदू हो, उसके सामने उसके पति को मार देते हैं, हाउ विल यू रिएक्ट? दूसरी कानपुर की थी द्विवेदी, उसके पति को मार दिया. एक ऑफिसर थे, उनकी पत्नी को मार दिया. Hindus were killed, Christians were killed, and one Nepali was killed. Cold blood to scare. तब फिर हुआ तुमने सिंदूर उजाड़ा है, तो ऑपरेशन सिंदूर से हम तुम्हें समाप्त करेंगे. That is how it came about. What India did, very briefly, 22 अप्रैल को हमला हुआ. 7 मई को रात के 1:30 बजे, रिमेंबर इट, जब दुनिया सोई हुई थी, सिर्फ 21 मिनट में हमने उनके 9 टेररिस्ट कैंप को समाप्त कर दिया. ओके, thousands of terrorists were killed. I repeat, not even a single civilian casualty was caused. कौन मारे गए? जिन्होंने 52, remember 52 designated terrorists by the UN are based in Pakistan. Many organizations are based in Pakistan. उनको सुबह खबर कर दिया कि हमने कुछ नहीं किया है, आपके आतंकवादियों को मार दिया है, उनके कैंप को ध्वस्त कर दिया है. They kept quiet. They started sending missiles to India. Our proud Air Force intercepted them, paralyzed them. और हिंदुस्तानी दोस्तों, मुझे आपको बताते हुए बहुत गर्व होता है. इजराइल तो छोटा देश है, हरियाणा के बराबर है. Our airspace is from Ladakh to Bhuj in Gujarat, 3,000 kilometers. But Pakistani missiles could not enter at all. Thereafter,
भारत माता की.
our air forces 9 मिलिट्री इंस्टॉलेशंस एयरफोर्स के खत्म कर दिया। तब पाकिस्तान 10 तारीख को जबते आया घुटनों पर कि हम बात करना चाहते हैं। हमने कहा बात करना, सीधा बात करो, सीधा बात करो। नो अमेरिका, नो इंग्लैंड, ओके, नो यूरोप। उनके डायरेक्टर मिलिट्री ऑपरेशन ने यहाँ कहा कि हम रोकेंगे फायरिंग। तो यहाँ से कहा गया आप फायरिंग रोकोगे, हम फायरिंग रोकेंगे। आप फायरिंग चलाओगे तो हम कस के चलाएंगे। और प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने एक प्रिंसिपल दिया है, न्यू नॉर्म, एनफ इज एनफ। टेरर एंड टॉक कैनॉट गो टुगेदर। ब्लड एंड वाटर कैनॉट फ्लो टुगेदर। टेरर एंड फ्रेंडशिप कैनॉट गो टुगेदर। अगर आप आगे से टेररिज्म करेंगे तो हम उसका जवाब देंगे। हमारे कश्मीर और पंजाब के दोस्त आपको बताएंगे, पंकज शर्मा बोलेंगे, MD अकबर बताएंगे टेररिज्म ने कितना नुकसान किया है। तो हम शांति के पुजारी हैं, हम सद्भाव में विश्वास करते हैं, लेकिन निर्दोष भारतीयों की हत्या करेंगे पाकिस्तान तो कसकर जवाब दिया जाएगा, जो हमने जवाब दिया है और आगे भी देंगे, ये हम कहना चाहते हैं। क्यों आए हैं? The 7 teams, as the Bipartisan said, has come to convey to the world we are the second team to Europe. We believe in peace, we believe in amity, but terrorism is a global curse. Hegemony to the instrument of terror. This is not acceptable. On that mission we have come. So nice you all came in such large number. My greetings once again to all of you. My respect to all of you. Now I am closing my comments with the again slogan, Bharat Mata ki Jai! Bharat Mata ki Jai! Now, number 2, I will request.
Canada, Germany, Belgium, like that we are going on the countries. Other delegations also, other parts are going. Our Honorable Prime Minister, Modi ji has taken the effort to see that we have to clarify what happened in Kashmir. You know very well, Kashmir is the integral part of India. It's all settled. But why that Pakistan is creating the problem? Because India is...
First of all, let me congratulate you all. Because leaving your original place and coming to some foreign country and then establish yourself, and that too in private sector, not in government. I have been in government service, I have been an IAS officer, so wo to sara everything is arranged for them, so that's easier. But in private sector, coming to some other place and some other country, I think you are wonderful people, you are successful people, you have made your name, you have made country's name and your family's name. I want to really, really congratulate you. Now the second issue, our leader of the delegation has specially mentioned that Dr. Amar Singh is from Congress. So I have to explain it. Why Congress is participating? Otherwise we fight with them. Yes. We will again fight with them when we go back. The question is very serious. Question is very serious. You know, on the issue of terrorism, on the issue of innocent killings, and the issue of nation, India, Bharat, Hindustan, whenever there is a issue of the country, the nation, then all political parties, not only Congress, all political parties have taken the decision that, and rather before 7th May, all political parties supported the government in a meeting and told this government in very clear terms that whatever action you take, we all stand by you.
Say all of that. But when your turn comes, by the time your turn comes, you realize that the speakers before you have said everything. The leader of the delegation, Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, he has very eloquently outlined the purpose for our visit and the reason why we are standing before you today. The ambassador, Sri Manish Prabhat ji, even while he began, he introduced you all as peace-abiding, law-abiding, very enterprising Indian diaspora that we have in Denmark. So I would only like to emphasize here that each one of you seated here before the dais, the Indian diaspora, each one of you really make us proud back home. We believe you are ambassadors of our country, a great nation with great values. And you, after the short interaction that we will be having today, would definitely be able to go out and tell the people of Denmark too the manner in which India was subjected to decades of terrorism and pain. Ravi Shankar ji, in his opening remarks, he did mention about a young bride seeing her husband being shot in the head, point blank, right in front of her eyes, just a mere 10 days after being married. There was a young child anywhere during the time when civilians would be awake and up and about and going on their own works. The strike happened on the early hours of May 7th at around 1:30 for about 20-25 minutes. And we did not have even one civilian casualty. That is a responsible casualty. We all need to work together. Wherever you are, wherever we are, we need to work for a nation which we would want to see, to put it in the words of poet Iqbal, as Sare Jahan Se Acha, Hindustan Hamara. Jai Hind.
साथियों फिर एक अपोजिशन की आवाज सुनाने आपको बुला रहा हूँ प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी श्री फ्रॉम शिवसेना ओके आवर अपोनेंट बट वी आर देयर एज वन
Namaskar. The same Shiv Sena which dug up the cricket pitch to not allow Pakistan to play cricket match. And with the same commitment, I'm part of the joint delegation that has come from all political parties to say that check, have they left? And I was told, yes, they've gone. And while we Indians continue to be where we are, resolutely, strongly, backing for our mother India. I come to you at a time when India has faced a terror attack, again coming from Pakistan. And I can't help myself go back in time to 99. I got married in the year 99. It was the month of November. In December, while we were just happily married, just settling into our post-honeymoon period, settling into a new home, both me and my husband, we heard of the IC-814 hijack, 99 December. 5 Pakistani terrorists took hold of a plane, and I can't till date forget one young married couple of which Rupin Katyal lost his life. It was again coming from Pakistan. And that flashback took me back to the current scenario. Himanshi Narwal, husband naval officer Vinay Narwal, shot in the same manner in a dastardly terror attack coming from Pakistan. In between I come from the city of Mumbai, in between we had the terror attacks in Mumbai. How many women were left without their husbands? As a woman, it has impacted me, it has changed my own role towards how I look at Pakistan. And for every woman who lost her husband, for every woman whose husband was in the army, who's lost their husband in the service to the nation, I salute them all. And I stand by them. And I will continue to talk to them. And I will continue to fight all those forces who target civilians rather than having the guts to stand by your own nation and fight a nation to nation. Our Operation Sindoor was a fight back to all those women who perhaps will not get a chance to put a sindoor back on their forehead. But to remind Pakistan that every life you disrupt, we will come back 10 times harder, now into your homes, destroy your terrorist camps, and won't let you go. This is Operation Sindoor. Operation Sindoor isn't just the combat that we saw, where we go hit terror camps. It is an ongoing mission. One of that is us. Diplomacy, trade, economically, militarily, through our armed forces. You attack us, we attack you back. And this is what the new idea of zero tolerance to terrorism should stand for. Post Article 370 removal, we saw Jammu and Kashmir see peace. We also saw an election. We also saw an elected government coming to power. Shri Omar Abdullah is the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir. And post the terror attacks, I know he's fighting for statehood there, but post the terror attacks in the assembly, the first thing he said was, this is not the time for me to ask for statehood. This is time for me to fight for justice. So that is the spirit that we fight with. I will go back home. I will go back to India. I will have questions of my government. But I stand resolutely with India, with the Indians, and ensure that in every part of this mission, if our political parties can get together and not be divided, then there's no force on earth that we can't beat. And if you as Indians, as the brand ambassadors who are here, if you all speak up for what we have suffered, and to tell them about the challenges that they may face in the future, that would also be part of our Mission Sindoor. So again, once again, I would like to thank you all for having me here, allowing me to speak. And I speak as a woman before I speak as a politician. I speak as a mother before I speak as a politician of a particular party. So in that same faith, in that same belief, in that same resolve, let's all stay together, let's all stay united, let them come and do their sloganeering. We will stand firm, we will stand with Mother India.
Bharat Mata ki!
From Kashmir, one is the voice from Bengal. Let me first call the voice from Kashmir, Ghulam Ali, who is the member of Rajya Sabha from Kashmir.
नमस्ते, आदाब। Mr. Ambassador, I'll congratulate you for having very good penetration in Indian diaspora and very diverse diaspora here. We are here to tell the world community our point of view, what we are facing from the hostile state, Pakistan, for the last 7 decades. Although we got independence same time, but we choose a very good path. We developed our infrastructure. We are the largest democracy of the world, rather diverse democracy of the world. And but Pakistan did. He opted path. He should. I think he opted to develop infrastructure of terrorism. He crushed democracy there, and he stopped earlier he stopped the voice of Bengali Muslims. Now he's crushing the voice of Balochi, somewhere in Sindhi. Our Pakistani friends outside are protesting. अच्छा होता वो हमें सुनते। आज हम उनको बताते कि क्या बंगाली मुसलमान नहीं था क्या? We don't require inspiration from your journals. We respect neighbors. We want their prosperity, want cordial relations with them, but not at the cost of innocent killing. Killer is always killer. Narendra Modi government and our armed forces responded very well. We dismantled their infrastructure, the industry of producing terrorist miscreants. We want to tell the world that we have lost more than 40,000 innocent people of Kashmir for the last 3 decades. They are killing us. Everybody they are killing. They are killing Muslims. They are killing Hindus. They are killing Sikhs. They are killing innocent. They are killing laborer. Our former Prime Minister having Indus Water Treaty. 80% of water flows to Pakistan for their irrigation purposes, for their all. We got only 20%. We also require safe drinking water for irrigation purposes, for clean energy. But Pakistan is telling the whole world, India stopped our water. In practically, we cannot stop water. Water is flowing with gravity. But they don't have infrastructure. They don't build infrastructure. They build terror structures. So we also thanks you the contribution you are doing for Denmark in the field of agriculture, dairy, and many other sectors. You being an ambassador of India, tell everybody, tell your Pakistani brothers, come, join us. But your journals don't want this. Journal wants to rule you, so it's your problem. You correct your journals. Tell them we want peace with India. Everybody is praising India's development. Everybody is praising India's nowhere for being fourth economy of the world. It's Europe or Middle East or East, everybody is praising India. Why? We have very big human resource. So tell the world, purpose of our visit, to tell the world we want peace, we are not aggressor, but not at the cost of our innocent killing. We don't want war, but if you send, he's sending terrorists to our territory through infiltrations, through tunneling, but our forces neutralize them. We are capable to respond them. We are here to tell the world we can teach lesson to Pakistan. We are capable, but at the same time, we are not aggressor. Again, thank you for joining, for coming.
Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru said, when freedom mourns, justice threatens, and any kind of aggression takes place, India cannot be and will not be neutral. और यही व्यवहार हम लोग पिछले 50 साल 70 साल से करते आ रहे हैं, लेकिन आज पाकिस्तान के भीतर जो हो रहा है उसमें हमारा कोई हमारा नजरअंदाजी तो नहीं है, लेकिन हमारा घुसपैठ भी नहीं है। अगर भारत ऐसे ही उसका भीतर में घुस जाता बहुत दिन पहले, तो आज न जाने जो पाकिस्तान आप देख रहे हैं वो पाकिस्तान नहीं रहता। और ये जो लोग ह्यूमन राइट्स की दुकान खोल के बैठ गया सारे जगह पर, पाकिस्तानी लोग ह्यूमन राइट्स का बात बोल रहे हैं। अरे हर दिन हमारा एक सेना मारे जा रहे हैं पाकिस्तान में, कश्मीर में, सारी जगह पर हमारा लोग मारे जा रहे हैं। धर्म पूछ कर गोली मारने का उद्देश्य सिर्फ नरेंद्र मोदी को मैसेज देना नहीं था, एंटी हिंदू नहीं, अपने आप को प्रमाणित करना नहीं था। लक्ष्य नहीं था पूरा हिंदुस्तान में दंगा भड़क जाए, हिंदू मुसलमान आपस में लड़ जाए, लेकिन भारत की जागरूक जनता उसको ठुकरा दिया। हमारे एम्बेसडर साहब जब नाम बोल रहे थे सारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस का, डायस्पोरा में कितना सारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, तो ब्रिटिश taught us unity among diversity. But it's the stage and the people sitting in front of me, in front of us, it speaks itself that unity manifested itself into diversity, and we celebrate that diversity within the ambit of it. सारा भारत आज एकजुट है, पाकिस्तान को जवाब देना चाहिए। कितना खून हम बहेगा, कितना दिन हम लोग हाथ जोड़कर किसी का दरवाजे पर जाएंगे और बोलेंगे हम लोग को ये पीटा, कुछ करो, कुछ देखो, ऐसा नहीं है। वो दिन चले गए कि हमारा सेना का सर काट कर तुम हमारा सीमा पे फेंक के चले जाओ और हम एक रिटन प्रोटेस्ट लेटर भेज दे इन इंटरनेशनल एरिना, जो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग विद अस, प्लीज डू समथिंग, इंटरफेयर। ऐसा दिन नहीं है। पाकिस्तान की भाषा समझते हैं, वो उसी भाषा से उसको जवाब मिल गया। जो हमारा बहन बेटी को सिंदूर मांग के सिंदूर उजाड़ा था, वो सिंदूर का कीमत पाकिस्तान को चुकाना था। देश के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र जी दामोदर मोदी बोल दिए, is the most popular political personality in the world. उसका कहना है कि किसी का मीडिएशन का कोई जरूरत नहीं है। पाकिस्तान से हमारा अगर कोई डायलॉग होगा तो सिर्फ पाक ऑक्युपाइड कश्मीर को ऑक्युपाइड कश्मीर। भारत तो वो देश है जो सांप को दूध पिलाते हैं। भारत तो वो देश है, स्वामी विवेकानंद बोलते हैं, जो whenever a dog of our country has been hungry, our religion is ready to feed it. हमको किसी से डायलॉग होना चाहिए, there should be interaction, just to talk, stop or get rid of this tension. अरे ये तो हम लोग बचपन से सुनते आए, कितना बात कर सके, कितना बात करिएगा। पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू, श्रीमती इंदिरा गांधी, राजीव गांधी, नरसिम्हा राव जी, अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी, उसके बाद नरेंद्र दामोदर दास मोदी से बात ही हो रहे हैं। अरे कुछ काम तो होना चाहिए। अभी काम करके दिखा दिया कि पाकिस्तान अपने गरिबान पे झांक कर देखो तुम कितना पानी में है। ये नया भारत है। ये भारत की नौजवान नया पीढ़ी बोल रहा है। It is not me, not all the political party leaders. जो common civilian है, उसका कहना एक ही है, You will behave according to the reciprocity. जैसे तुम करोगे वैसे ही हम करेंगे। अब तुम गोली मारोगे तो हम गोला मारेंगे। हम पश्चिम बंगाल से आए हुए हैं, भारत की वो भूमि जिस जगह में स्वामी विवेकानंद पैदा हुआ, बंकिम चंद्र चट्टोपाध्याय वंदे मातरम आप सभी लोगों को दिया। वंदे मातरम का नाम लेकर के कितने हमारा शहीद हुआ है, कितना लड़ाई हम लोग लड़े हैं। आज बांग्लादेश का स्थिति देखिए, बांग्लादेश का जो नेशनल एंथम है उसको बदल दिया जा रहा है। कारण क्या है? कारण रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर ने उसको लिखा था, जो श्रीमती इंदिरा गांधी बांग्लादेश को जन्म दिया था। आज उसी का नामांकित जो इतना बड़ा लाइब्रेरी था उसको जलाकर राख कर दिया गया। जो लोग किसी समय नालंदा, तक्षशिला, विक्रमशिला पे आग लगाए थे, जो सिटी ऑफ अलेक्जेंड्रिया के सबसे बड़ा लाइब्रेरी को जलाकर राख कर दिए थे, वही लोग मतलब किसी मजहब का लोग नहीं है, उस मानसिकता का लोग आज बांग्लादेश में वही काम कर रहे हैं। रेडिकलाइजेशन बढ़ रहे हैं, स्लीपर सेल चारों तरफ फैल रहे हैं। सिर्फ भारत नहीं, पूरा यूरोप उसके चपेट में आ गए। और आज भी ये लोग अगर हम लोगों को यही ज्ञान देते रहे, सारा दुनिया ये बातें करते जाओ, डायलॉग ही सबसे एक रास्ता है जिससे सारे समस्या का हल निकालते हैं। अरे सारे समस्या का हल डायलॉग से निकलते हैं, सब समझते हैं, लेकिन आपका सीने पे कोई AK-47 रख देगा और आप उस समय क्या बोलेंगे? हरे कृष्ण हरे राम, हरे कृष्ण हरे राम। आप क्या इस्कॉन वाले बन जाएंगे? तब देखिए ना, इस्कॉन का जब एक सन्यासी था जो बांग्लादेश में जो एथनिक क्लेंजिंग का कोशिश हो रहे थे, उसका खिलाफ सर उठाया था, उसका जेल में घुसा दिया। उसको जो खाना देने के लिए जाते थे वो भी एक सन्यासी है, उसको भी जेल में ढकेल दिया। तो इस स्थिति से हम लोगों को निकलना है। सारा भारत एकजुट है और पूरा डायस्पोरा का पास हम लोगों की तरफ से एक ही धन है, यू आर कीपिंग अ स्ट्रॉन्ग विजिल ऑन द इलीगल इमिग्रेंट्स। पूरा यूरोप में घुस रहे हैं, जैसे हम लोग भारत ये झेल रहे हैं। यू कैन नॉट कट ऑफ योर एप्पल स्ट्रिंग विद मदरलैंड। तो ये समस्या पूरा मानवता की समस्या है, पूरा दुनिया का समस्या है। और वो देख करके आपको आगे का निर्णय लेना पड़ेगा। एक बात पे आप लोग निश्चिंत रहिए, जो भारत किसी भी हालत में किसी का भी मीडिएशन बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे। और बात अगर होगा तो पाक ऑक्युपाइड कश्मीर पर होगा। हमारा जो जमीन हमसे छीन लिया गया था, अगर आने वाला दिन में कोई बात होगा तो उसी पर ही होगा, उसका बाहर एक भी स्तर नहीं हो। वंदे मातरम। भारत माता की जय।
हेलो, देखा कितना पावरफुल बंगाली वॉइस है।
Now friends, now we will hear some great strategic thinkers. As I said, MJ Akbar is going to speak. Though he has been a Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, he is a profound thinker. One of the most powerful intellectual on Indo-Pakistan relationship, on the global issue of terrorism, and he writes better English than the English people themselves. I wanted to tell you this. MJ Akbar, please.
Leader of our delegation, Indiavision, my colleagues in the dais, our ambassador, a very able ambassador. You can see from the success of this gathering, the relationship he has built with you. I want to begin by saying that we are meeting at a very solemn moment, a moment of great sadness. And in our anger, we must not forget the cause of that anger. The evening began with a list of the number of organizations represented. India, as Shamik said just now, has been known for its unity and diversity. Our diversity is often occasion for much laughter, friendly laughter also. Today is the time has come to show the world the power of our unity. And that is the challenge before us. Today, if you think that you are sitting in Denmark and you have only a bystander's role to play in what has become a very major war, a war that we are fighting, then you're wrong. Every single one of us today is a soldier in that war. But what is your role in that war? You will have to fight the war against lies. Today, the Pakistan's offensive is not merely horrendous, barbaric, brutal, communal terrorism, but that has been followed by a whole farrago of lies. And it is those lies that unfortunately are often getting some momentum, particularly in Europe. And you have to find the answers, each one of these lies. The first, let us understand what Pahalgam is all about. Pahalgam was not only about violence. Violence we have seen. Asia has seen, India has seen, the world has seen, Europe, which continent has seen more violence in the 20th century than Europe? But this is a particularly barbaric form of violence. That is the issue. The issue is that this is medieval violence. The issue is that this is a challenge to every civilizational value system. That this is a return, and use these terms to ethnic cleansing. Challenge Europe to face up to it. Tell them this is not simply a matter of X. Every single drop of blood that has been lost will return, it will remain eternally in our memory. But this is also a time for us to tell them that 70 years ago, 80 years ago, you faced this fascism. You faced this violence. And the price you paid, you know. That is the violence that Pakistan is inflicting upon our subcontinent. And that is the memory. You have to tell them that they have become the Nazis of the 21st century. Tell them, use the term. If you believe it, use the term. Don't hesitate. That they are the fascists. This is fascist violence. And that is the true meaning of Pahalgam. Remember one thing. Before we left, I was thinking about the difficulties of our mission, such as we would like to face them. And then I realized suddenly that in fact, if our job is persuasion, if our job is to carry the mission of the message of our country forward, then our task is actually very easy, because all we have to do is tell the truth. It is Pakistan's mission which is difficult because they have to tell lies. It is actually far more difficult to tell lies than it is to tell the truth. And that is the power you have. That is the moral strength you have. Never forget that the true strength of today's India.
நீ கூட பேசும்போது சொன்னாங்க பலதான கல்ச்சர்கள் இருக்கலாம், ஆனால் இப்போ இவர்களுக்கே ஒரு ஒற்றுமை தேவை என்பது யூரோப்பில் நினைக்கிறார்கள். கரன்சி கூட யூரோப்பிய கரன்சி கொண்டாந்து இருக்கிறாங்க. ஆகவே அங்கே பல சண்டைகள் நிறுத்தி சமாதானத்துக்கு காரணம் ஒரு ஒற்றுமை குணம். அதுபோல இந்தியாவில் நம்ம ஆரம்பத்திலிருந்தே சுதந்திரம் அடைந்த உடனேயே நமக்கு மொழி மற்ற கலாச்சாரம் இருந்தால் கூட ஒரு ஒற்றுமையாக இருக்க என்பதற்காக இந்திய நாடே நம்முடைய நாடாக, தேசிய நாடாக எல்லோரும் தமிழராக இருக்கும், தெலுங்கராக இருக்கும், மராட்டியர்கள் யார் இருந்தாலும் நாம் எல்லாம் ஒன்றுபட்டு இருக்கின்றோம். இந்த ஒன்றுபட்டு இருக்கிற நேரத்தில் இந்த காஷ்மீருடைய பிரச்சனை நம்முடைய தவறான கருத்தை இங்கே அவர்களெல்லாம் பரப்புகிறார்கள். அதை தவிர்ப்பதற்காக நாம் என்ன நடந்திருக்கு, நாம் ஜனநாயகத்தை மதிக்கின்றோம். நமக்குள் கருத்து வேறுபாடு இருக்கலாம், ஆனால் பயங்கரவாத முகாம்களை உருவாக்கி அந்த பயங்கரவாதிகளை பல இடத்தை அனுப்பி செய்வதன் மூலமாக மனித குலத்திற்கு எதிர்காலத்தில் ஒரு கேன்சர் சொன்னார். அந்த கேன்சர் தான் வரும். நான் அனைத்து இந்திய அண்ணா எடப்பாடி பழனிசாமி இப்பொழுது தான் என்னுடைய கட்சியினுடைய தலைவராக, அவர் சார்பாக நரேந்திர மோடி அவர்களுக்கு சொல்லி பிரதமர் அவர்கள் நம்முடைய இயக்கத்திற்கு ஒரு வாய்ப்பை கொடுத்து இந்த குழுவில் இடம்பெற செய்து உங்களை சந்திப்பதற்கு வந்திருக்கிறோம். இந்த கருத்தை நாங்கள் சொல்வது, இந்த பயங்கரவாதம் என்பது முகாம்கள் இருக்கக்கூடாது. ஆகவே பயங்கரவாதம் என்பது உலக நாடுகள் பல அமெரிக்காவில் நடந்துடும், உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். பிறகு அதே மாதிரி தமிழ்நாட்டில் கூட பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கோயம்புத்தூரில் 1998 பயங்கரவாத பல உயிர்கள் கொல்லப்பட்டு இருக்கின்றார்கள். ஆகவே இந்த பயங்கரவாதம் இந்தியாவில் மட்டுமல்ல, அது இப்போ காஷ்மீரிலும் இருக்கிறது, இப்பொழுது மற்ற நாடுகளும் பரவி வருகிறது. அதை தீர்ப்பதற்காகத்தான் மனித குலம் ஒன்று, யாதும் ஊரே யாவரும் கேளு என்று சொல்கின்ற அந்த கருத்துக்கு ஏற்ப நாம் ஒன்றுபட்டு வளர்த்த மனிதர்களை காக்க வேண்டியதற்காகத்தான் இங்கே வந்திருக்கிறோம். நான் அதிக நேரம் எடுத்துக்கொள்ள விரும்பவில்லை, மற்றவர் பேச இருக்கிறார்கள். இங்கே வந்திருப்பவர்களுக்கெல்லாம் once again I thank all of you for coming over here to listen our whatever they wanted to say.